guys, thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we have a little bit of an unusual topic because we're going to talk about sleep wrinkles and an anti-aging pillow. If this sounds like something interesting to you, then just keep watching. My name is Theresa. I'm so glad that you're here. Now let's get started. Full disclosure, in the past, I have always just went into somewhere like Walmart and just bought any old pillow because I thought, what possible difference does it make? As I got older, I realized that we spend a lot of time in bed, minimally 6 hours, right? And most of the time, if we're lucky, 8 hours. That's a lot of time laying on a pillow. And fairly recently, I started wondering why I don't invest more in quality sleep. A couple of things I knew for sure. I have been waking up every night with a stiff crick in my neck. I am not sleeping well. I have a sleep disorder that I've had since I was a child, and I also sweat at night thanks to menopause. So I have so many questions about this pillow. I always strive to be completely transparent with you. I appreciate the trust that you put in my channel, and I want to let you know that this is not a sponsored video. I do not get paid to make videos. I wish, right? I was sent the pillow for review, and I do want to thank the lovely Anastasia over at Sleep and Glow for sending this to me, but all of the opinions that I'm about to express, and I have quite a few of them, are my own. This is the box that the pillow came in. It does sell for $159, and my knee-jerk reaction is, wow, that's a lot for a pillow. However, because I've been waking up every night with a stiff neck, if this pillow gives me better sleep and also stops me from getting sleep wrinkles, I'm all about it. We're going to put this to the test. I do want to bring this box in close to show you some details, and there is one particular picture on here that had me sold when I went on the website. It is this picture particularly that I want to show you. This shows a young lady sleeping on her side on a regular pillow, and this is me. The whole side of her face is smushed into the pillow, and you can see how it's forming these creases. These creases, as we all know, will eventually develop into wrinkles. And this is how I sleep every night. This was very eye-opening for me because when I wake up in the morning, I can actually still see these creases on my own skin. So this really got my attention. And it says, during sleep on a regular pillow, the skin of your face is stretched and squashed, provoking morning puffiness and unattractive creasing. With age, these creases turn into permanent sleep wrinkles. Needless to say, I do not want what you're seeing here and what I see on my face every morning to become permanent. The next photo shows the same young lady sleeping with her head cradled in the Sleep and Glow pillow. And as you can see, her face is not smashed into the pillow. There are no hard lines being pressed into her skin. And now I understand what they mean by an anti-aging pillow. Under this photo, it says, thanks to its special anatomical shape, the Sleep and Glow pillow minimizes facial skin indentation, helps prevent sleep wrinkles, and reduce morning swelling and marks caused by contact with the pillow. Now, of course, I'm going to show you the pillow in use and in detail, but I just wanted to show you the graphic that shows the different zones, whether you are a side sleeper, and that's right or left side, or if you sleep on your back, or if, like me, you move around all night, you can sleep in any of those positions on the same pillow. Something else that caught my attention is that this was designed by cosmetologists and orthopedists. And you can see the picture of the spine, how it's perfectly aligned. It says physiological spine and neck position during sleep. And then you can see the actual memory foam in this photo, and it says memory foam material adapts to the shape of your face. Perfect eyelashes. That's an interesting one. It says that it prolongs life of lash extensions. And I can kind of see that because when you're smashing your face into a pillow, you're also smashing your eyelashes, so that makes sense. Now that we know what the manufacturer has to say about this pillow, I want to give you my own thoughts from my firsthand experience. I am filming this video over the course of a 2-week period because I really want to put this pillow to the test and give you a thorough review. So I will be inserting kind of check-ins. So let's go to my bedroom and put this pillow to the test. Not gonna lie, this feels super awkward, but I'm going to take one for the team. I want to show you the type of pillow that I've been sleeping on, so I'll demonstrate this one first, and then we'll bring in the Sleep and Glow pillow. So here I am in my natural habitat, and the first thing that I can see, even looking in the viewfinder, because obviously I've never filmed from this angle before, is that this entire side of my face is smashed into the pillow. I can feel it pulling on the delicate area around the eye, and it's definitely pushing my chin in, which is also contributing to vertical lines on my mouth. I also see the position that it has my neck in, and this just isn't very comfortable, but this has been what I've been sleeping on. Now, because I toss and turn all night and switch position frequently, I end up on my back, and this just isn't comfortable at all to me. I've never been a back sleeper, but there's nothing really supporting my neck. I just feel like my head is being pushed forward. I guess I didn't need to make my bed or iron my shirt this morning, but there we have it. Random side note, I now have a new appreciation for those pajama and mattress ads that you see on television. I have no idea how those women end up looking fabulous in this position, but we're just going to go with it. But I digress. Now let's look at the Sleep and Glow pillow. This is what the Sleep and Glow pillow looks like. And it's in this case. It really feels like satin, although they call it eucalyptus fiber, but it definitely has a satin feel. And I wonder if that will also help my frizzy hair just a little bit. So the first thing that I want to do is see how easy it is to get the case on and off. So there's a zipper that runs the entire length of the pillow. And I'm thinking that you just kind of pull the corners out. This pillow has an interesting texture. It doesn't quite feel like memory foam. The mattress that I'm on is actually a memory foam mattress. This is cooler to the touch and almost has a, I'm going to say, a gel feel to it. So pretty interesting. And you can see here it has the divots for side sleeping. So you're going to rest your face there, and then this is the open portion that stops your face from smashing into the pillow. And I'm hoping my camera is picking this up, but there is a cutout here that supports your head fully if you're laying on your back. So I'll be curious to see how that feels. Let's get this back in the pillowcase and try it out. I have the pillowcase off. I noticed that the tags are right here, and I want to see how this is cared for because I really don't like fussy things that have to be hand washed. So the care instructions say hand wash, or you can machine wash, and we all know it's definitely going in my washing machine. In cold water, delicate cycle, use only laundry detergent suitable for delicate washes. And this isn't something that you're going to be washing every day, obviously. Do not bleach or use stain removers. Do not dry clean, as if I would be dry cleaning a pillowcase anyway, right? Do not tumble dry. So I'm thinking this has to be hung to dry. That's not a big deal. And iron at temperatures not higher than 230 degrees. I don't envision myself ironing a pillowcase, but it depends on how wrinkled it is when it comes out of the wash. Let's go ahead and put the case back on, and then I want to see what this feels like. Believe it or not, even though I've had this a couple of days, I have not so much as put my head on it. For one thing, I didn't want to get makeup all over it, and I also want to share my very first impressions with you as I go. So you just kind of tuck the corners in, and I'm not forcing this, I'm just kind of folding it in, and then we're just going to zip her up. And that went in pretty easily. I'm just going to correct this corner here. And it looks pretty much the way it did when it came out of the box. So let's look at a couple of ways to use this pillow. Pardon my atrocious camera angles, but I want you to be able to see there is a little ledge right here that I'm going to rest my face on. And then this divot is what stops your face from smashing into the pillow. At the top of a pillow is the head support that I envision would be especially important if you are a back sleeper. What I like about this, because I toss and turn all night, is that I can lay on my left side, my right side, and my back, all with the same pillow. I have seen separate pillows sold that were very specific, one for a left side sleeper, one for a back sleeper, and I like the fact that this is an all-in-one, and I'll show you that in use. So I'm going to move this far enough away that I don't fall off the edge of my bed. So let's test this out. I'm just going to put my head right where this divot is and cozy up to it. Does anybody else that sleep on their side never know what to do with their other arm? I just always end up with it either draped here or between my knees for some reason, but I digress. You can see that there's a little, kind of like a shelf right here. And you can also see that my face isn't in contact anywhere on this pillow. My eye area is not being smashed. I don't have any lines that are being forced into place here. and my neck feels very well supported. Like right now, this feels very comfortable to me, but you know that you can lay on a mattress or a pillow in a store or for a few minutes and it feels very comfortable. I need to sleep on this all night. I feel like if I didn't have the rest of this video to film, I could actually take a nap right now, but I need to keep going. So let's just say I'm tossing and turning like I do every night. I want to see how it feels laying on my back. I don't sleep on my back, but I do lay on my back some of the time. I've actually read that it's better for you to sleep on your back as opposed to your side, and I can definitely see how it would be better for your skin, because sleeping on your back, your face has room to breathe, it's not being smashed. I immediately notice the neck support in the back position, and I also feel this top, it's almost like a bolster, but this head support that is kind of keeping my head in place. And when I showed you the flat pillow, one of the reasons I don't sleep on my back is I feel like my head just lolls from side to side. I'm not feeling that at all. So first impression of laying on my back, this is pretty comfortable. I am so not used to sleeping on my back though that I immediately want to go to my side, but that's just my sleeping habit. Now that my hair looks extra crazy from trying out all the different positions on this pillow, I'm going to stop filming for today because I am going to sleep on this pillow every night for 2 solid weeks. I will be inserting check-ins. I especially am curious how it will go the very first night, which will be tonight for me. Fall asleep on the side or back sleep cradles of the Sleep and Glow pillow. Place your regular pillow next to you to lay onto during the night if needed. And I have to say that I thought 100% that that would be me. I have a very hard time adjusting to a new pillow. It's kind of like when you get new shoes and you're wearing them for the first time. You really have to break them in. And I wasn't willing to sacrifice an entire night's sleep. I initially assumed that I would lay on the new pillow for about an hour and then I would switch out to my old pillow to get a good night's sleep. It just so happens that I fell asleep and I stayed asleep. So I did use the Sleep and Glow pillow throughout the night. Now, because I have chronic insomnia, which I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I wake up multiple times during the night. When I woke up in the middle of the night, I did not feel compelled to switch the pillow out. When I was awake, I was definitely aware that I was laying on a different pillow, and it did feel a little bit strange to me, but I decided to stick it out and sleep on the pillow all night. Was it the most comfortable sleep of my life the first night using this? No. But I know that in order to do a full review, I need to acclimate to it. So I will be sleeping on this pillow every day for 2 weeks. Of course, by the time you see this video, that will already have occurred. I'm back for another check-in, and at this point, I have been sleeping on the pillow for 1 week. I found that the first 3 days my experience was pretty much the same. Each night when I got into bed, the pillow I could tell was a different pillow. It wasn't uncomfortable, but it wasn't sink into it comfortable. On the 4th night, all of that changed. Now I want to preface this by saying that prior to receiving this particular pillow, I had tried pillows from big box stores. I had tried a bamboo pillow that cost over $60. I had tried the pillow that's advertised on TV all of the time, and I tried to sleep on all of those for a week. I could not. Although I was determined to find a better pillow option, I'm not willing to forgo the little bit of sleep that I get. So if I absolutely could not sleep on a pillow, I had to set it aside. This pillow I did successfully keep on my bed the entire week. On the 4th night, I climbed into bed, did the same ritual, put my head in the right position, and I felt myself sink into it and think, ah. And that is a feeling that you get when you have adjusted to a pillow. I was thrilled. You know that feeling when you get into bed and it's the pillow that you love and it's comfortable? Suddenly, I was used to this pillow. I expected to have another night of being aware that it was different, but that wasn't the case. Now it felt like the pillow that I should be sleeping on. I'm going to sleep on this pillow another week to give it a full 2-week run. Random side note, I was curious how I would integrate keeping this Sleep and Glow pillow on the bed and then making the bed in the morning with all of these little decorative pillows. So I have a couple of the European shams that you see in the front and then a long bolster pillow. And I want to show you how I tucked the Sleep and Glow pillow in So the first decorative pillow that I have in front is just a long bolster pillow. And then I have these European shams. And this is a second bolster pillow that I use sometimes between my knees. And then there is the Sleep and Glow, which I just stood up on its side. And it has enough structure to it where it will stand up on end so that when I make the bed, it is completely concealed. I have it in the position that I want it in. So when it's time to go to bed, I just turn the covers down, pull the pillow forward, and I'm ready to put my head on it. Okay, ladies, I'm back for my final thoughts. I have been sleeping on the Sleep and Glow pillow for 2 solid weeks. Here's what I found. I found that just like the manufacturer stated, it took approximately 3 nights to fully acclimate to this pillow. However, once I acclimated to it, it quickly became the most comfortable pillow I have ever slept on. When I filmed the first couple of segments for this video, I didn't talk about the skincare benefits very much because in my mind, if I couldn't sleep on the pillow, what good were those benefits going to do for me? Now that I know that I can sleep on the pillow, I want to delve a little bit into this topic. I suspect that most of us ladies that are, let's say, of a certain age, have a collection of lotions and potions that we use to try to combat the signs of aging. And whether we spend $10 on a moisturizer or $100 on a serum, we all want the same thing. We all want to delay the deep lines and wrinkles as long as we can, right? When we sleep on a pillow that forces our face into a position that causes creases, everything that we're doing with the good skincare that we're using is negated. Because we're talking about skincare, I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't mention a video that is particularly well done related to wrinkles, anti-aging, and this pillow specifically. This video was done by Dr. Dray. She is a dermatologist and a skincare enthusiast. I'm going to link her video down below because she gets into some really great details, but I digress. When I initially read about all of the benefits of the Sleep and Glow pillow, things like reducing puffiness, sleep wrinkles, creases, getting better sleep, having proper support for your neck and shoulders. There's one benefit that I personally found that is not listed on the box. Let me explain. If you've watched some of my other videos, or maybe you even noticed in this particular video, I am prone to hot flashes where I will break out into a sweat and my face will turn beet red. Now, when I first unboxed this pillow and touched it for the first time, I noticed right away that it had kind of almost a gel feel to it and it felt cool to the touch. And I remember at the time thinking, I wonder if that will help to alleviate a little bit of the heat when I'm sleeping. And I found that was the case. I want to come in close to show you a visual. Just to be clear, I'm not saying that any kind of a pillow can prevent hot flashes from coming on. However, because of the negative space around the model's face, it helped with air circulation. Did the hot flashes still come on? Yes. Was my face still warm and red? Yes. But less so than when I was sleeping like this. So I thought that this was a really interesting, unexpected benefit. Now this question is geared toward my subscribers. Do you find this pillow intriguing? I'm going to insert a poll in the cards above. You know I love to hear from you. If you're more comfortable, you can just put something in the comments down below. Here's why I ask this question in particular. When this channel reaches milestones, and that's all thanks to you, I appreciate you so much, I like to do giveaways. And in the giveaways, I don't pick just random things that I just have laying around. I actively seek out things that I consider my favorite things, right? I am really curious if you would like to see a Sleep and Glow pillow in an upcoming giveaway on this channel. Let me know either by taking the poll or in the comments down below. But I digress. In my opinion, this pillow definitely gets a thumbs up. This is not a review where I'm going to do the review and then toss the item aside and move on to something else. I will be sleeping on this pillow moving forward. I am happy to have it. I am going to link this exact pillow in the description box below. I also have a discount code for you where you will save $10 if you decide to try the Sleep and Glow pillow. Please know that I don't make anything off of that. This is just a discount for you in case this is something that you're interested in. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend with me. I truly appreciate it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and also consider hitting that subscribe and notification bell. That way you'll see my future videos. Until next time, bye guys.